Hey everybody, there's one question that people always have, especially my new clients when they come in. And they've been struggling with stress, with anxiety, with panic attacks. And they go, Lucas, am I crazy? And the answer is absolutely no. You see, it's easy to get wrapped up in this because typically what happens is a client they've gone many years feeling stressed out, or stress has just built up and now they're experiencing anxiety and panic for the first time in either many years or ever. And they start thinking, I must be losing my mind. Like, I'm going crazy. This is nuts. It's too much. This is not normal behavior, quote unquote normal, right? And this is a very common situation because if you experience this for the first time, like having anxiety, having panic attacks, it does feel overwhelming. It feels like your mind has just gone away from you. You're thinking scenarios out that you'd never entertained before. But now it's just this obsession. You start thinking, oh my God, like I feel like I'm gonna die. And when people say that, it's one thing like, oh my God, I thought I was gonna die. No, when you are having a panic attack, it literally feels like it's a life or death situation. Like you will die. This is absolutely, it's a very dangerous, critical situation. And that's why your body responds by activating the fight or flight sympathetic nervous system to get you ready to survive. So that's why the blood gets pumping and your muscles tense up and your heart rate accelerates. But when there's not a real danger to your life and you don't have to fight for survival, this is where the disconnect comes, because you eventually come down off the panic attack and you regain your composure and you start thinking, what was that? And why did I go through that? That was crazy. Am I crazy? Are my thoughts nuts? Am I blowing this up to such a big degree that's so unrealistic? And I want you to feel reassured that A, you are not crazy. I mean, anxiety is something that so many people face, either having it once in their life or having it for a few years or living with it for a number of years. Anxiety is so common in today's day and age. And what I'm very happy about is that it's being discussed now more than ever. When I was younger, nobody discussed anxiety. It was like this hidden taboo subject. And now it's coming to the forefront because we're really understanding how dangerous anxiety can be. So I want you to really take it in for a second. And if you've had stress, you've had anxiety, you've had panic attacks, just reaffirm that no, you are not crazy, okay? You will not lose your mind. You have not lost your mind. You are normal. You are absolutely normal, because anxiety is everywhere. Now, what is happening is you're taking an unrealistic situation and it's being built up to become catastrophic. So you take a scenario like, let's say for example, you're in an elevator and you start thinking, oh my God, I don't want to be here, I can't escape. It's this whole notion of control. So it's not that you can't escape, it's just that you feel restricted if a situation was to occur. So you take this scenario and you blow it up to start freaking out, saying, oh my God, the elevator's gonna get stuck, I'm gonna be trapped, I can't get out, I'm gonna die. This is an example of an unrealistic situation really coming forward and building up. So it's not likely, but you have that scenario. It's your imagination running wild. So no, you are not crazy. You have an overactive imagination that's just creating this scenario. And there's a number of steps that you can use to start managing your stress and anxiety, and I will be going over those in future videos. But the one thing that I really want you to be aware of is don't take any self-stigma. Don't be mean or be hard on yourself, because you are not crazy. You are absolutely normal. And if anything, because you're watching these videos and you're gaining insight on the techniques needed to reduce stress, anxiety, and panic, you are on the road to empowerment and you're actually doing something. So take solace in that, applaud yourself, give yourself some credit for taking action, and I look forward to assisting you with more self-management, stress, anxiety, and panic attack tips.